In travel news for July 23rd, 2024, we talk about Europe's over-tourism challenges as cities such as Barcelona, Venice, Amsterdam, and regions in Switzerland implement measures to manage tourist influx and promote sustainable travel. But before we begin, I'm Brandon with the Adept Traveler, an award-winning travel agency that makes travel so easy. Even a blind traveler like myself can do it. And now, today in travel. Overtourism has become a pressing issue in many popular European destinations. Cities such as Barcelona, Venice, Amsterdam, and regions in Switzerland are witnessing significant challenges due to the overwhelming number of tourists. A major contributor to this problem is the rise of short-term rentals, such as those offered by Airbnb, which exacerbate housing crises and strain local resources. Barcelona attracts over 32 million visitors annually. This influx has driven up living costs, increased property prices, and sparked social inequality. Short-term rentals have significantly contributed to these issues, making it difficult for locals to find affordable housing. In response, the Barcelona City Council has increased the tourist tax to €4, which is approximately $4.34 US per person, and announced plans to eliminate 10,000 short-term rental licenses over the next 5 years. Despite these efforts, protests by locals who symbolically sealed off hotels and restaurant terraces indicate that many believe these measures are insufficient. In Switzerland, over-tourism is less pronounced, but still problematic in certain areas. The picturesque village of Isenwald saw a surge in visitors after being featured in a popular South Korean Netflix series. To manage the influx, the village imposed a fee on tourists wanting to visit the famous pontoon where a romantic scene was filmed. The head of Switzerland Tourism emphasized the need for directing tourists to less visited destinations and promoting off-season travel to avoid localized bottlenecks. Short-term rentals in popular areas are also contributing to housing shortages and rising costs. Amsterdam has taken bold steps to address over-tourism by 2035. The city plans to ban cruise ships to reduce congestion and mitigate environmental impacts. Cruise ships significantly contribute to both air and water pollution, and this ban aligns with Amsterdam's broader strategy to enhance residents' quality of life and promote sustainable tourism. The city is also focusing on managing short-term rentals with strict regulations to ensure that housing remains available and affordable for locals. Amsterdam's approach aims to balance the benefits of tourism with the needs of its residents. Venice has long grappled with the pressures of over-tourism. The city's narrow streets and delicate infrastructure make it particularly vulnerable. Short-term rentals have exacerbated the housing crisis, making it difficult for locals to afford to live in the city. To regulate visitor numbers and preserve its cultural heritage, Venice has implemented measures such as entry fees and controlled access to popular sites. These steps are aimed to ensure that tourism revenue is used effectively for the city's preservation and that locals can continue to reside in the city. The term over-tourism describes the consequences of excessive tourism that strain local communities and disrupt social fabric. Short-term rentals play a significant role in this phenomenon by driving up housing costs and reducing availability for residents. This not only threatens the authenticity of beloved destinations, but also challenges the livelihoods and well-being of locals. As cities and regions worldwide navigate this complex issue, the call for sustainable tourism practices grows louder. Balancing economic benefits with environmental and social responsibility is key to preserving the allure of these destinations while safeguarding their cultural integrity. For travelers, these developments mean a shift towards more sustainable tourism practices. Higher taxes, stricter regulations on short-term rentals, and other measures could lead to a more balanced and respectful relationship between tourists and locals. By promoting off-season travel and less visited destinations, cities aim to prevent localized bottlenecks and ensure that tourism benefits are distributed more equitably. The growing movement against overtourism in cities such as Barcelona, Venice, Amsterdam, and regions in Switzerland highlight the urgent need for sustainable tourism strategies. Short-term rentals, while beneficial for travelers, have significant impact on local housing markets and residents' quality of life. Balancing economic benefits with environmental and social responsibility is crucial for preserving the allure of popular destinations. Travelers can contribute by choosing responsible travel options and respecting local communities. As cities implement new policies, the hope is for a more inclusive and sustainable future for both residents and visitors. Today in Travel is brought to you by The Adept Traveler, an award-winning travel agency that specializes in making travel easier for everyone. From the novice to the expert, from the able-bodied to the disabled traveler, it's our belief that everybody deserves to travel well. Until next time, travel well, my friends.